Hi everyone, it's GBGW time with Andrea and
Lyconeus.
And today's video is going to be a tutorial on the circuit thingy.
Battle Circuit.
I have not gotten into it yet just because life and kids and crazy and Nolan's test, which went really well. He got 100%.
Yay!
And he's smart. That's why I married him. And he's attractive.
Okay, I was going to say.
Which reason did I marry? Why did I marry you? I don't remember.
Sexiness.
Sexiness over personality
it's
and
way more
intelligence.
important than personality for sure.
Okay. Anyway, just so you guys know, I did marry him for his personality too. His looks were important though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Lyconeus, why don't you show me what to do? So, what's the very first thing I need to do? Don't do it for me.
Okay, mission.
He's like, I'm going to do it.
I was just going to push the mission
So what are things people need to know right away before we even go in there?
Well, we can just go in there.
I haven't finished doing the tutorial. I backed out as soon as I saw it coming up.
Oh, I see. So what this is you have this 40-minute timer, and there are 20 missions, and they all count on the same timer.
Oh, interesting. So if you take too long, you're not going to be able to do them all.
Correct. So you want to finish each of the 20 missions in the least amount of time possible, so you have enough time.
And each mission requires new suits?
Correct.
Okay.
So let me get to that part.
Okay.
You get more rewards the faster you complete.
Should I read what she's saying or should I listen to you?
Listen to me.
Okay, I'm just going to exit through this then.
Okay.
Wow, is that what it looks like?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, continue.
So, yes. So there are 20 laps. They are all melee. Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind. I hope you like P attribute melee stuff because that's where the gold is at for you.
That sucks. I've got Quanta and Barbados.
Yeah. You're gonna run out on fumes once I hit lap 10. Things pretty much.
I've been hearing people saying that lap 13 is impossible to get past.
You have to. I spent probably 60 to 80 million capital upgrading stuff.
Holy crap! If people could see my face.
So each says you hit the thing there. That thing that tells you the criteria for or the adjustments for each mission.
So what do you mean? So like melee gives you a bonus and shot takes away.
Correct.
Is that what you're saying?
That is correct. And every you don't get skins, you don't get gear in this.
Okay.
But you can build a Gundam or a Gunpla, right? And
so I click on it.
Yep. Whatever suit parts you use are not available from here on out for the next laps.
For only the circuit. You can use them outside of this.
Yes, outside of the circuit, yes.
So, and no reliefs, I'm assuming, right?
No reliefs, no nothing. It's you against the guys in there.
Okay.
What are you fighting? You are fighting, like, I think it's Zaku 2 Kai.
Zaku's are super easy.
Nah, these
Just
ones.
kidding.
The GPO3, and then at the end you fight the Epion.
So are these, do the missions get consecutively more difficult?
They get more difficult.
So I don't want to use my awesome parts in the beginning.
You do not. Also, you are allowed to repeat laps. You can use
Does
a
it
new
count
build.
against your time, though?
You get time back if you can complete it faster than...
Oh, okay.
It takes your best time. So you can do it as many times as you want. You can even change your gunpla. What's the what's the disadvantage?
Yeah.
If you beat it with a different gunpla, it takes both sets of parts. That's where I screwed up, because I thought if I beat the time, I could have my parts back.
No, apparently not.
Because no. And then so I screwed myself on the first lap and took a bunch of good stuff. Because I was like, I used way too good of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how difficult it would be, and I just rocked it, and I was like, I want my stuff back. So I... so I screwed myself, so don't do that.
Okay, so tips for those watching for the suits.
Tips for building, here we go.
For this one, this is a melee, so...
I would not use melee. Here's why.
I know, you said shooter.
Here's my strategy. So, I wish I had known this when I started.
Yes, thank you.
All of your enemies are T attribute.
Okay.
So
use all of your T stuff first.
You don't... S sucks, right? Against
so use all of your S stuff.
Disadvantage to use S.
So use S and shooter stuff first.
T is neutral and P is advantage.
Okay.
Right? So, and as you go on, it starts penalizing shooting and giving you more bonuses for melee. So my strategy would be to use S shooters to start with and whittle that down and end using P melee.
So would you use like my Wing Gundam O first, or would you use the one at the bottom of the list?
Whatever you think you can use to beat it. And so I would use something kind of sucky, to start with.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think I need to use any of these.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use your fanciest stuff anyway. If you, and you'll probably get your butt kicked a few times to gauge how difficult it is, because you want to use the minimum amount of cool stuff to win, because you want to save the cool stuff for later, right?
So should I do blues then?
It might not be enough to win. I don't know.
Guess we'll find out, right? I don't think I'll need these for... And is it the same as usual where you want to be using tags and...
Yeah, you get all the advantages of that, yes.
Ugh,
they're
so mean to me.
You want good EX abilities too, that's the other thing.
Ugh.
Because you pretty much need to kill the Epion in like one hit, because he's ridiculous.
Okay, so, well, crap. I'm not good enough at the building part of this game.
Sorry.
It's my least favorite part of the game.
That is the point of the game. I'm sorry
I know.
You hate the game.
I don't hate the game.
Yes. So, why do you put yourself through this, you ask?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, back out a little bit.
But I don't wanna.
Just back up. Yeah. Glory and riches for you. You get alternation tools. You want to get as many of these bad boys as you can.
Tarnation. That's what I think of every time I hear the word alternation.
And if you can get this bad boy here on lap 9, you're going to want this.
What does that do?
Why do you want these things, you ask me? Have you looked at the altered parts?
I've glanced at them briefly when it first came out.
Superior to... So you can take old school parts, like the original Gundam and the Exia, and update them so that they are relevant to in terms of EX abilities. So, like, the Exia legs have an ability called Edge Fling, where you throw knives that are on your hips at the bad guys.
Yeah.
And it is a D damage ability. Now, after you alter, B+.
Interesting.
So, it's like throwing it's like halberd throw.
But it gets rid of your stuff permanently, doesn't it?
Get rid of your stuff permanently? What do you mean?
Like
it just changes it into a better thing.
Yeah, but, I mean, it gets rid of it technically.
Okay, it's still called Edge Fling, but now it does B+.
Okay, all right, fine. I accept that.
Or if it gives you a trait, it gives you now 2 traits.
Okay. Okay, so my question for you, this ends on October, what was it, 10th? Excuse me, I can't remember.
I'll have to back up and see.
Where is the freaking... I'm so tired. I'm looking for Gundam Throne Dry. I'm alphabetizing, looking. Let's see, right
Gundam
here.
00.
There we go. Build according to look. Yes. Paching. Oh, I have some golds in there.
Yeah, that shot attack's
so that gives
not going
me...
to be nearly high enough to succeed, though.
Well,
you don't have a gun, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, what gun should I put in there?
I don't know. It's going to have to be a pretty good one.
Well, I can pop some of these out, right?
Just give yourself some. I mean...
Ah, man, I hate this stuff.
Okay.
Sorry. I love this game. I really do. But I don't... I mean, this is like the part of the game that gives me the most stress. Is the... all of the building stuff, you know? Trying to come up with the best build ever.
You don't have to come up with the best build ever. You just have to win.
Exactly. And you're making it sound like it's going to be impossible to win.
It's not going to be impossible, but it's difficult. You need like 10,000 shot attack, probably.
Really? Ugh.
Well, you're disadvantaged and you're disadvantaged. So
yeah,
you chose to do an S 50% shot build, so you're down to a quarter of the damage.
Yep. Well, what would you do?
Not do S, I'd probably do a T build.
But you said to use S first.
If you can, yeah. But you probably do an S melee to start with, or a T shooter. If you're going to do an S shooter, it's going to have a pretty high shot attack to do it. Because later on, it's going to be impossible to use S parts at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get rid of them now.
You can try it. Go for it.
Yeah, you're not being super...
Yeah, well, you have to experience it. You actually have to do it and then learn from it.
Well, I'm going to try putting all my Tall Geese stuff in.
Okay.
QRS, S... My eyes... I'm really struggling, so... Build according to look. Yes, build. Wow, that did so much good on my shot attack. Well, that's okay, though. What are the tags on this doohickey? High mobility and close combat. Those aren't great tags. All right, so I want to be able to do this just to get to do the video. So,
what's a complete suit that you have that's pink?
A complete suit I have that's pink. I have no idea. I really don't know.
Okay.
The moon might. I have a bunch of
Okay,
moon parts.
Moon would be good. Moon is P.
Is it?
Just fine. If you're just gonna do it, then just do it. Just do it.
Okay. How do I search? What's the?
It'll be Moon Gundam.
It actually says moon in it.
Oh gosh, I don't even remember what the moon thing looks like. I can't. Where's your moon? Where's the moon logo? Okay, apparently I don't know anything.
You know lots of things.
Yeah. One moment, please. I'm gonna.
It's okay. Is it under Gundam Moon or is it just
Do
Moon?
you have the body?
I should have pretty much all
It's
of
probably
it.
Moon Gundam. I hate when they do that. Moon
Right
Gundam.
there. Yep, I'm like I pushed.
Okay, here we go. Watch this. Or long press. That's what it looks like. I didn't remember seeing that in there.
I don't. Yeah.
Because there is a moon in it.
Well,
I
let's
was looking-
equip and then do a sort by that, right?
Yeah.
So.
But I was looking for the moon logo in
Yeah.
here. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. So. Oh, it's. I thought moon was P, but it's T. Okay.
That's okay though, right? Well, my shot attack still sucks.
Yeah, that's fine. You can melee. I mean, you've got a decent melee.
Okay, but I can get a higher melee, right?
Uh-huh.
So, do I want to sort by melee attack? And then not pick my best one, right? Oh, these
No.
aren't that high.
That's okay.
That's true. I mean, that's just the way it goes, right?
Yeah, there aren't that many, unless you've really invested in melee heads, so you're not going to have it.
Okay, I'm tempted to swap out the Moon Gundam arms for something more powerful.
Yeah, the butterfly edge is not the best, but I don't know. You're just going to try it, so let's just see what happens. It's hard. I had a hard time gauging how, I spent a lot of time losing because I didn't want to use something more powerful.
That's
And I tried to
gonna
do it
happen
with
to
skill,
me.
and it didn't work. But yeah, but you should just, knock out as many of these as you can. There you go, shield. No. Do you have any throwing things? Shield throw?
I've got the Gusion.
No, that's too powerful. Do you have, any... Here, let me see.
Yep, I'm fine with you doing anything
Let's
you
do
want to.
Parameters.
Fine.
Shield. Shield. Man, you have 2 Epion shields?
Yeah,
Shield
I
throw.
forgot about that actually.
You don't want shield throw on there.
Which one of these should I keep in? Not the D.
No.
B plus, C minus.
Yeah. C minus if.
That's point blank shot. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does. Oh man, I used it so much in the beginning. That doesn't do jack. Oh man, I used it all the time. Okay, what kind of pilot do I want?
Probably a shooter. Oh, no, you're doing melee.
Doing melee, yeah.
So your technique, enemy melee power reduced 17%. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Let's see what tags we have here. Something
Let's
protagonist.
something with protag, which is going to limit me quite a bit because I don't have. Oh, I guess I have more than I thought I did.
Yeah, take Ko.
You think so?
Yeah.
Should I do him or him?
No, the powerful one. Probably.
Okay. All right.
Defender would be pretty helpful against the bad guys. It doesn't help.
My
So-
melee is still 57. That's what I was going to say.
Who
Should I
knows? It
swap
might
out
be.
this?
Who knows? It don't even worry about it. We're just gonna shoot. We're just gonna play. Probably go lose, but it's fine.
But if I'm probably going
You
to
have to
lose.
see.
Well, let me just swap out. I know.
You don't
Well,
even know what you're doing, so you don't
I
even know what
don't.
the power level is. That's what I'm saying. You have to go experience it and see.
All
how
right.
bad it is.
But then if I lose, I have to start over again.
No, you don't. It's just sit there. You just
Oh, so I can still use these even if I lose?
yes.
Okay. So
It's only when you win does it lock.
Okay. Sortie. These are things that I need to know. Okay, so this tutorial is taking longer than I expected it, but that's my fault. Like Lyconeus will agree with that.
So I'm just play. It doesn't
Just
matter.
play.
The thing that sucks about this is when you do restart the program, it clears that out.
Oh, what you had in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's annoying.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to. I guess I don't want to.
No. Okay, it's fine.
Maybe it's not fine. Ooh.
So these guys do tons of stun. That's the you're just yeah.
Yeah, I'm just. You're right. Like,
Okay.
So no melee attack.
Well, see, that's where melee EX abilities come in handy that are ranged.
Well, I don't have many of those, as we discovered.
I had to go get some more. That's why I'm broke.
It's just not wanting to spend resources.
Sorry, you have to spend resources to get things.
But if it's not something I'm going to use again, I don't see the point, you know?
Well, you're going to use those alternation things.
Yeah.
For sure. Those are yummy.
Yep.
So I'm going to lose, but I'm going to show you
how it's
my
done.
strategy. They shoot lots of stunning things, so I circle around until they run out of stunning abilities to shoot at you.
Lyconeus is at the helm. So
I
if you
am
guys
driving.
get motion sickness or anything else...
That's me. I get motion sickness.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Now loading.
Yeah.
Loading. My heavens. It's like it's Tuesday night all over again.
Ah. Okay.
There we go.
So you do the boring thing where you're like, I'm just going to go to the side until they lose all. So...
Until they lose their rush.
Yep, see, he's shooting his super bazooka thing. He just shot a grenade at me. He shot a thing at me. Oh, there's the stunning thing. Gosh dang it.
What stunning thing is it?
It's his bullets stun you. Don't
These
touch
are
me.
like weird abilities they're using. Like that thing that just took him up in the air. I've never seen this. Ooh.
Ow.
So your strategy is to just kind of run. And let them waste all their...
So this guy here, the guy that's getting killed
your
by...
abilities are still going. I didn't even notice that.
it's
Okay,
cyclical.
nice.
This guy here is a shooter. He's a long
That's
shooter.
from the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a long shooter. He likes to run away. That's the problem. You gotta corner him. He has a really good
I
melee...
had to corner you too when we were dating.
Yeah. This is why the melee...
The defender's good. Oh, except it's doing more damage than
I'm
it
used
should be.
to it having more.
Do point blank. Let's see what it does. It's just going to pop you up in the air, but it's a cutscene, so...
Yeah. See how much damage you're not doing with it.
I know.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Well, you're almost about to be able to hit your defender thingy. Job gauge.
That'll be very useful against the Epion, except we don't have any good Epion EX abilities. Ouch.
Oh, is the Epion still coming?
Yep.
Oh, geez, we're not going to be able to do it.
No, we're not going to do it.
I have so much confidence in
No, it's
this
fine.
suit.
I understand.
So this is harder than I expected it.
Yeah, and it gets harder because they add more guys and they have more life and all.
They're jerks.
Yep. They sure are.
Defender.
Yeah, I will. I don't see how much damage that didn't do.
You're going to die because he can't defend against.
Yeah, he does way too much damage. Yeah. Make it last. Make it last. Yeah. So yeah, it's not fun. This was not fun for me so far. It was actually
The circuit itself
Yeah,
has
it
not
was
been fun.
No, it hasn't been fun. Because it's like I hope you have because you do that battle again and again and again and again, and so you just burn through your P parts.
Yeah.
And it's exhausting, honestly, because I was just like, I don't really have 10 suits worth of melee P attribute stuff, and that's kind of what it takes to win.
Yeah.
And
how many? There's 10 missions. You said
20.
20. Ugh.
20. Some of them do give you more advantages. So, like, if you have close combat, you get an additional 50% damage, things like that. But so as you go on, it gets it gets more difficult, and the requirements become stricter.
Yeah.
And you run out of stuff. So
You are not convincing me that this is worth my time.
if you can, well, I mean, you can blow all your good parts and get through the first 3 or 4 missions and get stuff.
Okay, I
You know what
might
I mean?
just do that.
So everybody was like, a few people on Discord were like, "How do I do this?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it." Because you can get those alternation things from different sources now.
Okay.
This isn't the only place to get them. For the last week, it was, but now you can get them. It's still the only place I know where to get the BB ticket, and you need BB tickets to alter Sokai parts.
Okay, good to know.
So 1 per Sokai part, 3 for everything. 3 of the tools,
Yeah.
and then if it's a Sokai, it also needs the BB thing, the BB badge.
Okay, so
badge, whatever.
any final words of advice for viewers?
Don't kill yourself. Don't feel bad. It is really difficult unless you're a whale and you just want to go buy all P stuff from the store and spend literally hundreds of millions of capital upgrading it,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Just get as much as done as you can, get your stuff, and move on with your life.
Sounds great.
It is an exercise in how much you can take.
Yeah.
If that, because it wasn't fun because it was relentless. I thought they'd switch the missions up at some point, and they do add more guys, but I was so kind of dull to just do it over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess that's what a lap is anyway, right? So they're not lying to you. It's on the label. Yeah, and
Sorry,
anyway,
fun.
alternations. So
Alteration.
yeah, they use.
It says alteration there and then alternation in other places.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. Okay, so here,
Is that on accident?
Oh, probably. So, as you can see, here's an altered Haro. This is ability 1 is his normal ability. It doesn't do the glitter thing. And number 2 is a new thing. All power boosted 2%, so you can all power 18%.
Nice.
That makes him pretty sweet. So limited is, well, I guess they don't have it anymore. So for limited, they had the unicorn, full armor unicorn, and these are the ones just sitting there. So the original Gundam.
Did they have the Exia somewhere in here?
Yeah, Ixia's in here. Yeah, Ixia's there.
Oh.
And then the Sokai suit they have right now is Zeta.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, find your favorites and get them pimped out.
Oh, that's what we actually need to do for the tutorial. So once you get parts from doing the circuits, then you're able to come in here to basically kind of spend them.
Yep. So here you go, and you need a level 6 Gundam beam rifle.
6-star.
6-star, and then
3
tools,
threes.
and then
I own 3.
Yes, you do.
So let's go find a part to alter.
Well, do you have any 6-star parts from the Exia, the Gundam, or the?
Will it have the
Zeta?
number 1 right there if I do?
Yes.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Oh well.
So, and another one, we can choose one. So there's some good ones. If you have the Exia legs would be nice, and the Exia back would be also nice.
I have the Exia head.
It makes you heal better, because normally it's 30% recovery, and it would
Okay.
boost it to 50%.
That's not too bad.
And then you at your maximum is like 68.
Nice.
So that would be nice if you care about healing. The back, Exia back, is Transam Raid, and it changes it to an S- power when normally it's an A. So it's one more bump, and if you up it all the way, it goes to S power, which is 2 steps higher than it is right now.
And is it as fast as usual?
Yeah, I believe so. It's a 30-second charge power
Okay.
normally. So you're going to do even more damage with that.
All right. Okay. So we're going to end the video now. If you have any questions about this, ask in the comment section, and I'll have, if I don't know the answer, I'll have Lyconeus answer. Or you can ask in Discord, because lots of people in Discord know this stuff very nicely. My recommendation, if you have a crazy personal life, is actually to do what Nolan just said. Just use your biggest suit, best suits, and get it over with.
Yeah, get something. It doesn't cost you anything, and don't waste your entire life trying to. It takes a lot of resources to do, and unless you have a lot of resources, you're not going to do it. So just take what you can get from it. And
I'm gonna say, and I don't want people to think that if they do it, it's a waste of their life.
No, it's not. It just it takes a lot of your game resources to do it right.
Yeah,
it just does.
And if you have jobs and family, it's just a lot of time.
If you just don't have like unlimited capital to upgrade things.
Oh yeah.
Because if you have a ton of stuff maxed out, it wouldn't be that hard.
Do the alteration stuffs you get, do they expire?
It doesn't. No.
Good. So you can wait. You can get the stuff you need and then wait until you have capital, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't have the capital to do it right now. I'm broke.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. But I blew it all on the circuit to get... Because I don't have a lot of P anythings. And I did spend a lot of money on a P attribute shooter.
Yeah.
The week before this. So then I couldn't spend it on P melee stuff. Mm-hmm. And so I made a nice... P suit, but then it's only 1 lap's worth.
Yep.
Or 2. You can divvy up some of the parts to cover the laps, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I and then I did the first lap twice, and so I took up a bunch of good parts doing that too.
Yeah.
So don't be like me is probably the takeaway rule from this thing. And I hope you have not made my mistakes, because we're already like a week into
It ends
this.
on Tuesday, so they go for 2 weeks apparently.
Yeah, I'm looking forward-ish to the shooter one.
If they
'cause
do it, I hope.
have more shooty parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you did those Inferno missions, it's very similar in tone to that. They're shorter.
Yep.
But they're kind of like that, where the rules give you, and certain parts give you bonuses. I believe the last week's suits also give you bonuses, so the new Old Gundam and the Crossbones X3.
Man, they're hating shooters this week.
Yep. Yeah.
Advanced melee mode. Anyway, okay, so we're going to go ahead and end this. Hit the like and the subscribe button and the bell icon if you want to be alerted to future videos. Come join the my Discord server. Come hang out with people there. There's some really, really smart people there. If you have questions about your suit, join it. Post it in your suit in the Suit Builds channel. And Lyconeus, you want to say anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, we'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.